And that MVP is Pascal Siakam.
Wait, Haliburton really thought he won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Tyrese pointed at himself, stepped up like, yeah, I got this one. And then, bam. Reality slapped harder than Jimmy Butler in a stare down. This ain't Iowa State anymore, HALI. Not only did he get snubbed, he got cooked by his own teammate. And the wild part is, he deserved it. Because Pascal Siakam just had one of the greatest "you forgot about me" revenge tours in playoff history. And you're telling me we almost gave the trophy to the guy who had more turnovers than highlights? Sit down, buckle up, because today we're exposing the cold truth about Haliburton's overhyped ECF and crowning the real MVP, Pascal Spicy P. Siakam. And trust me, you're going to want to watch this till the end. Because it gets juicy. Let's rewind to the moment that broke the internet. Tyrese Haliburton steps forward, points at himself like he just dropped 40 in Game 7, thinking he's about to accept that shiny Larry Bird trophy. Bro, this ain't the All-Star Skills Challenge. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. You actually thought you were the Finals MVP over Pascal Siakam? The same Siakam that was bulldozing defensiveness, outworking Miami like they owed him money, and actually carrying the load while you were busy doing flashy passes that led to turnovers? Let's break it down like adults. Haliburton in the ECF. Solid, sure. But spectacular? Nah. Man averaged 16.8 points, 7.2 assists, and shot barely over 40%. Meanwhile, Pascal Siakam was putting up 24.6 points per game, shooting over 55%, and dragging defenders like a man on a mission. While HALI was out there doing TikTok passes, Pascal was playing grown man basketball. He was in his bag, his backpack, and his suitcase. This wasn't a debate. This was a landslide. You think fans didn't notice? Twitter was on fire. Memes flying like threes in a Game 7. Tyrese stepped up like he just dropped 50. Bro thought he was him, but he was really just the sidekick. Even Raptors fans were like, this is our Pascal now. When the MVP name was called and it wasn't him, you could see that little oh moment on HALI's face, like a high school kid who forgot to study and just got handed a pop quiz. Bro got humbled on national television. Let's talk about what Siakam actually did to earn this. Game 1, 28 points. Game 2, 23 and 12 boards. Game 3, 26 with elite defense. Game 4, he was cooking like it was 2019 all over again. Siakam wasn't just good, he was unstoppable. He reminded everybody why you don't sleep on champions. And the best part? He did it with zero ego. No pointing at himself. No fake flexing, just work. Meanwhile, Haliburton was out here calling for screens like he was scared to take on Caleb Martin one-on-one. Let's not act like Haliburton had a flawless playoff run either. Remember the turnover parade in Game 3? Dude had more sloppy passes than assist highlights. There were stretches where Indiana's offense looked smoother with TJ McConnell. Let that sink in. Tyrese Haliburton, the supposed leader of this team, looked like he was in a mid-season slump, not the Eastern Conference Finals. Meanwhile, Pascal Siakam played every minute like it was a job interview for another ring. You know what ECF MVPs have? That one signature moment. Jimmy had his 40-piece. Tatum had that Game 7 explosion versus Philadelphia. But Haliburton, what's the one memory we're walking away with? That he thought he won MVP and didn't? That's tough. Meanwhile, Siakam had a play in Game 5 where he spun off Bam, crossed over Jimmy, and hit a fadeaway mid-range dagger like it was scripted. That's an MVP moment. Tyrese's signature moment was an L. Let's hear from the fans. HALI got that Disney Channel protagonist energy. Tyrese pulled a Kanye, walked up to the stage before his name was called. HALI out here thinking it's his anime arc, but Pascal already finished the series. Twitter was brutal. And the funniest part? Even Tyrese fans had to laugh. Because deep down, even they knew the truth. Pascal Siakam earned that trophy with blood, sweat, and buckets. This wasn't just a good series for Pascal. This was redemption. People called him washed, said he peaked in 2019, called him a system player. Raptors fans turned on him. The media ignored him. But what did Pascal do? He shut up every critic on the biggest stage. Siakam proved he could be the #1 option in a deep playoff run. He proved he didn't need Kawhi. He didn't need Canada behind him. All he needed was the ball and the moment. And when the lights were brightest, he delivered. Here's the difference. Tyrese Haliburton is good. Pascal Siakam is great. One guy is flashy, the other is filthy. One is dancing on the sidelines, the other is dancing on defenders. One points to himself for MVP. The other earns it. If Haliburton wants that trophy one day, he better go hit the film room, because this year, he got carried. Siakam was the real engine, the real alpha, the real MVP. Here's the kicker. After this series, there's a legit debate to be had. Is Pascal Siakam now the true leader of the Pacers? Because when it mattered most, he was the one taking over games. He was the one stabilizing the team. He was the one putting up superstar numbers. You could see it in the huddles, in the body language. Pascal became the heartbeat of this team. And if Indiana's serious about chasing banners, you ride with Spicy P, not Selfie P. So here's the final verdict. Tyrese Haliburton may have stepped forward, but Pascal Siakam stepped up. One man thought he was the guy. The other man was the guy. And in the end, that's what separates the pretenders from the legends. Pascal Siakam didn't just win the MVP, he earned back his respect. He silenced the doubters. And he let the whole NBA know Spicy P is still cooking. Next time, Tyrese, let the trophy point to you. Until then, take a seat behind Pascal Siakam, the real king of the East.